Okay, so I know it's in a little while. I get that, a little while's away, but I want to start celebrating the moms out there a little bit early. So Nikki Brooker and Anne-Marie Mitchell are here to help get the party started. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Good to see you both.
You too.
Okay, so Nikki, what are you gearing up for?
So we have a great event coming up May 1st. It's called Mom-Mosas for Mamas.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a mimosa breakfast. It's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year where we have a nice breakfast. It's kind of like a tea, so everybody gets a little dressed up.
Cute.
We have mimosas. We have nothing bundt cakes, buntlets. And we celebrate mamas, and we have moms come in and talk about the support we've given them and how it's so changed their lives. It's just a really great way to celebrate moms. So that's our next big event coming
And when
up.
is that?
May 1st.
May 1st,
Yes.
okay. This is put on, Nikki, by your nonprofit, YANA, which
Correct.
stands for You Are Not Alone, which is a beautiful saying. Tell us more just about YANA.
So YANA I created in 2017 after 2 local moms took their lives and the lives of their kids.
Wow.
And I said, enough is enough. Something's got to change. I had been an educator for over 20 years, never planned to do
bow
anything.
down.
Oh, thank you.
To all
I appreciate
teachers
it.
and nurses?
Yes, right. 20 years of education in the projects of North Denver.
Wow.
And I was, 4 of them. And I said, all right, enough is enough. Something's got to change. So I created YANA so that all moms feel safe, valued, and accepted. And that looks different depending on where you are in your mamahood journey. But our biggest program is called Strong Mamas Thriving Babies, where we give every mom a full year of wraparound support for free if they give birth at one of our participating hospitals.
Wow, a full year?
More than that. We don't actually kick anybody out. So if they stay around, they stay around.
Does that include mental health?
It is giving them each other. So we're giving them a community.
Yeah.
We refer them out to any mental health issues they need.
My gosh.
We have pelvic floor physical therapists come in. We have sleep experts, infant massage, the county, the libraries, like all these different resources that a lot of moms are like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Totally.
And then we have webinars, we have a dad's group, we have walk and talks with strollers. We just completely surround, we have an app. We just surround moms in support that they deserve, which, by the way, Europe, Asia, Canada, they already do all this.
Oh, so much more.
All of it.
In Finland and Switzerland, they give you a whole box to take home. And yeah, we're way behind.
We do nothing.
No, we do
nothing.
absolutely nothing. You are a go-getter. I'm very impressed
Appreciate
with you.
that.
Anne-Marie, what is your connection to all of this?
I am a beneficiary of all of Nikki's programming.
Are you?
So, yes. Nikki actually came to my hospital room after I gave birth to my second child. Yes.
You walked into the hospital?
Every day we walk into the hospitals, every day.
You know how big that is to be like, I'm now overwhelmed with this child, and then someone walks in and says, I'm here.
I'm here. Let me tell you how we're going to help you.
Oh my God, that makes me want to cry. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, in a country that doesn't really deal with any maternal health or leave or anything like that. Oh, I'm going to cry. Okay, Anne-Marie, why is this nonprofit so specifically helpful to you, and specifically the hospital program?
I think you touched on it. Having someone come to you and saying, I'm here to help you, is so profound.
Right.
I've gone through hardship myself.
Me too.
And it's really hard to raise your hand when you need help, and to have someone come to you and say, here is everything you could ever possibly need is incredible. So I have gone to some of the hospital groups postpartum with our second child, the stroller walks, and I've been inspired by Nikki as well to build a community of moms. And so, you know, my second time around, having our little baby Sierra, who's almost 1.
As a baby.
She's a baby. I've built a little group of moms in my neighborhood, and now they're all turning one together, and yeah, it's a community that's absolutely needed.
I don't say this lightly, but that community could save a life. Just that community.
Exactly.
Can save a life.
Exactly.
You should wear like fairy godmother outfits, like with a wand and come in. You're a little fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother.
You really
I love
should
that.
do that.
I love that.
Talk to me more about the support you've gotten. What has been, I think, what has been your highlight? Was it the moms group?
Well, let me just back up a little bit and say, for my first child, he was born with a congenital heart defect.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And he had open heart surgery at 4 months of age. And it was so hard. I felt so lonely. I had postpartum depression, and I wasn't a part or didn't know of YANA at that time. And so when I got to my second child, I said, this is not happening again.
Good for you to advocate,
help.
yeah.
And YANA was there. I mean, I saw them before Nikki came to my hospital room, but just to use those resources and to be around a community that is supportive, that's been through it, that can talk to you and support you in whatever capacity needed. I mean, I've leveraged everything, lactation support, again, community support. Our daughter had some health issues as well, and other moms in those groups have been through it.
Yeah,
have gone
sure.
through it.
That's invaluable advice.
It's invaluable, and just to feel seen and heard is the most important
supported.
resource.
Yeah. How did you find YANA real quick? Was it just a Google search like help? Like how did you do that?
That's a really good question. I honestly can't remember. I think it probably was a mix of things. Nikki is so active in the community that she's on all of the, moms groups.
Okay.
She's constantly advertising and advocating. And I think beyond that, there's all these kind of like expo events that Nikki's groups come to and share resources about. So I think it was a mix of things.
A mix of that, okay.
And then of course coming to the hospital room.
I mean,
That was
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's huge. Nikki, let's say someone is watching right now and they are like, I need help. My manicurist had just had a baby and I said, you might feel sadness. And it was really, we had a really long talk about it and she didn't know and it was this big deal. But let's say someone out there is like that. How can they get involved like Anne-Marie? How can you say, I need help?
Sure. So we're
And can you do this after you had the baby?
So yes, so we're in 3 local hospitals at the moment. We're in talks with 7 more.
Oh, bravo.
There are 45 birthing hospitals in the state of Colorado. We want to be in all of them. We want every mom to have our program. That takes a lot of work funding and lots of connections with people, right? But if you're a mom out there and you're just like, I could really use some support, first of all, we have a community room that we opened in Centennial where any mom, any family can come get diapers, wipes, formula, clothes, anything they need. It's just available and free. And it's all the things that have been donated to us by other nonprofits and individuals. So we have tons of things to give away, which we love. It's in Centennial. You can find out information on our website. And then also any mom, so the hospital program is specifically for moms who give birth at the hospitals that we're at. But if you could help us get into more hospitals, we'll always take that help and help us find funding. But the other program that we have lots of different programs. We have a podcast where we interview mamas about their mama journey. It's on all the podcast sites. It's called Let's Be Real Mama Journeys. And we just let moms talk and tell their story. But then we also offer anywhere, and it doesn't matter where you are or where you live, you can have a support mom given to you. And a support mom, we like to kind of put it along the sides of an AA sponsor.
Yeah, sure.
It's just another mom who can say, I've been there. Because we think lived experience should be lifted as high as any piece of paper from a 4-year university that says you're qualified to do something. We're moms. And the beauty about our program is we're very real about it. We walk in when we have these gatherings and we say, listen, we don't know what we're doing either.
Yeah.
Like, we're all making this up as we go along,
Sure.
right? And so it's all that vulnerability to just normalize the conversation. Because when you don't normalize a conversation, people start thinking, oh my gosh, I'm a terrible mom. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing enough. Oh my gosh, I did this wrong. I said that wrong. And you know what? We're all doing that.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, Facebook and Instagram might show that. They might show the perfect parts, but that's not realistic. And so we just want moms to go, you know what? We're all in this together.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know what that is just, that's how I try to host, is just be incredibly relatable.
Yes.
Instead of being like, I'm
100%.
coming from here and you're coming from there.
Exactly.
Amazing,
Yes.
amazing. So the Mom-Mosas for Mamas, I love it. The breakfast fundraiser is happening on May 1st, and everyone is invited to attend. Get your tickets now at yanamom.com and more resources, I assume,
Absolutely.
at yanamom.com.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.